Stop.
There you go. All right.
B. Okay, I'm sure everybody's been taking classes, but just in case, snake is a very active kata. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of warming up. I'm rolling my ankle just because I have weak ankles. If there's anything in particular that you need to warm up that I don't cover, please feel free to make sure that your body is warm. Lots of high to low transferring, lots of weight transferring, lots of legs. Go ahead and switch directions of your ankle. A couple of things you'll see over and over and over again in the kata switch legs is going to be pressing block. Our snake strike, which is going to be making like an L shape with your hands. Not sure if you can see that. Pressing block, vertical spear hands, snake hands, lots of like sliding blocks, sweeping blocks, serpent kicks, switch directions. Let's go ahead and rotate at the torso. Let's see. Those are some of the things you'll see a lot of in snake. Go ahead and spread out your leg. And then I like to warm up my hips a little bit because I also have tight hips. And switch directions, dipping that shoulder. Switch directions. And switch. Okay, let's go ahead and get some leg swings in. And switch legs. Snake also has those low serpent stances, so we can get some side lunges in. Again, making sure you're warming up your legs. Sensei Alec is prepared with random snake facts for anybody who is interested.
So as an intro here, snakes are a reptile and they've been around for approximately 100 million years. They evolved from prehistoric lizards and they're found on every continent in the world except for Antarctica. There you go.
Switch sides of that lunge stance.
Got a bunch.
All right, and again, take a minute or two. Warm up anything that you need warmed up. Snake is gonna be a lot of open hand, 2-finger strikes, mimicking like the quick, fast movements that a snake would, like going in and retreating. Yeah, that's a lot of what I can think of. As you can see, I'm outside, so I will be in shoes, but if there's a point that I need to take off my shoes to demo anything, I will do that. And at any point, if you have questions, please feel free to jump in, ask away, and let's have some fun. So let me, because that's bothering me. Okay, so first part of snake kata is you're gonna step back into a right cat stance, right hand high, palm down, left hand right under that, palm up, and your right hand is going to make a counterclockwise circle while your left hand is just going back and forth. So up close, my right hand is going counterclockwise while my left hand is just going back and forth. So after you bow in, step back, right hand makes those circles, left hand back and forth. You do that about 3 times, and then on that reach forward with that right hand, it's going to be crane block, then the upward spear hand, pressing block, step forward, pressing block, another upward spear hand, and then off to the 45, back, right hand palm down, left hand palm up. Right hand's going counterclockwise, while right hand's just going back and forward, backward. On that reach forward, that right hand, crane block with vertical spear hand, upward spear hand, pressing block, another upward spear hand, almost like a reinforced upward spear hand. And then on a 45, you're going to do that sweeping block, snake strike in that turtle stance. Okay, can you watch them and make sure? Because I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing you since I'm at a distance. But we can do it one more time. Step back, right cat stance, right hand high, left hand low, right hand counterclockwise, right hand counterclockwise, left hand going back and forth. And then this right hand's going to come forward, crane block, upward spear hand, pressing block, upward spear hand. And then on that 45-degree angle, sweeping block, turtle stance, snake strike.
All right, I see a lot of people in that.
Are we there? All right, do it 2 times on your own so I can see. So the first 2 are going to be, the first one is you're still going to be, your direction is still going to be forward, but you're going to turn to hit that strike. So it's going to be turn forward, 45. All right, do it 2 times on your own.
Just for purposes of
Thank you. There you go. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Good, 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 good. All right, let's do it one more time together, and then we can move on. So step back, snake hands. Crane block, vertical spear hand, that's 1. Pressing block, vertical spear hand, 2. Sweeping block, turtle stance, snake hands, 3. From here, you're going to come up, knee strike, pressing block, spear hand, coming back here. And it's all going to be on this 45. So all together, we're going to look from here. So again, we just did our sweeping block, snake strike, and our turtle stance. You're going to step that left leg up, upward knee with your right knee, pressing block with that left hand, land forward stance, reinforce vertical spear hand, bending at the elbow to come back into a snake hand.
snakes don't have hands.
Snakes don't have hands, but we were mimicking a snake head. So from here,
They all seem to be making it.
boom. I don't know who these. That's Terry's school, Master Terry's school. Okay, great. All right, so from our turtle stance, sweeping block, snake strike, pop up, upward knee, pressing block, forward stance, reinforce vertical spear hand, snake hand. Staying in this stance, you're gonna look over your left shoulder, Chinese circular chop block, shift into that lunge stance chop. And then from here, your right foot is gonna come in while your hands circle clockwise. So I'm gonna go nice and slow. My right hand's coming up, my left hand is following as I come into this right cat stance. And we're gonna meet in the middle for chop. I'm going to shoot out into a lunge stance and do a left low chop with a high right ridge hand. So all together from here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Well done. All right, one more time. See final positions and it's looking great. Yes, don't forget, even though it's a big, beautiful circular movement from here, don't forget to hit that load. So from here, we don't just want to come here and then circle our hands through. We are canoe, we want to find this load and then shoot into it. Perfect. Let's all get to here from the beginning. So jump back, snake hands, right hand high, left hand low. Circling your hand, your right hand, back hand, or bottom hand moves back and forth. Trade block, spear hand. Pressing block, spear hand. Sweeping block, snake hands and turtle stance. Up, right knee, left, pressing block, land forward stance, vertical spear hand, back to snake hand. Circle a chop block over your left shoulder, chop at your own wrist while you shift into that left lunge stance. Circle the arms as you bring your right leg into cat stance. Find those loads. Lunge stance, low block or low chop, high ridge hand.
Seeing a lot of final positions.
I'm sorry?
I'm seeing a lot of final positions.
Good. Do it 3 times on your own. Get from the beginning to there 3 times on your own, and then we will move on.
Snakes are mostly solitary animals. They do not live in family groups. They come together during mating season, which in Southwest is October to December. This is my good thumbs up.
Snake facts.
The more you know.
Okay, so while you guys are doing that on your own, I see the name Sage Placette. I think you guys joined a little bit late. Do you want me to walk through it with you guys together? Just thumbs up. Perfect, great.
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. So we're gonna step back into a right cat stance. Right hand high, palm down. Left hand low, palm up. Your right hand is doing counterclockwise circles while your left hand is just moving back and forth. You do that about 2 or 3 times, and then on that last time, the right hand reaches forward, crane block, upward spear hand, pressing block, another upward spear hand, and then off to the 45, sweeping block, snake strike, coming around and in. From here, you're in a right turtle stance. From here, you're gonna bring your left leg up, right knee. You don't have to hit your hand, I'm just showing you. Left pressing block, land forward stance, vertical spear hand, and then your arm comes back to that nice 90 degrees. Then from here, look over your left shoulder, circular chop block, shift, left lunge stance chop. Right cat stance, arms are going to circle clockwise. Find your load, and then you're gonna shoot to a right, right lunge stance. You should do a low chop, high bridge hand. And that's as far as we've gotten. We can do it again. Right cat stance, snake hands. Crane block, vertical spear, upward spear hand. Pressing block, upward spear hand. 45-degree angle sweeping block snake strike. Coming up, continuing on that 45, right knee, pressing block spear hand, bringing it back to your snake. Circular chop block, shift to left lunge stance chop. Bringing your right leg into that cat stance, circle your arms clockwise, finding your load. Right lunge stance, low chop, high ridge stance. Boom. How are we feeling about that? Thumbs up, shaky, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs up. Shaky, but a thumbs up. All right, we are feeling it. Okay, let's move on. We'll start from here. Circular chop block, chop. Clockwise arms in cat stance. Lunge stance, low chop, high spear hand. Yep, spear hand. Bring it back into right cat stance, double bent wrist strike. Usually what we're used to is we're going to do a serpent kick. We're used to going on the same side. For this particular move, we're going to go to the opposite side. So I'm going to bring my hands to the left as I kick with the right. So from here, wham, wham, so I'm going to go into, you can make this serpent stance as deep as you need to. And you're going to have a high open hand block at the temple and like a low chopping block. So you see that final position.
Let's see. Bam.
So from here, 1, 2, 3, bent wrist, 4, serpent kick, 5, land, 6. All right, looking good. See some good final positions. We are going to move on from there. Did anybody have questions on the serpent kick? I'm going to take silence as a no. So from here, you're going to move into a turtle stance. One thing I want to note about going from that turtle stance from this serpent stance is your hips currently don't have enough room. If you try to turn into it from here, you're losing all the power in this next move. So you need to open up that back leg and then turn into that turtle stance. So what it looks like in the table, here, I'm going to shift my left leg over and then come into that stance. If you don't shift your leg over, you don't have enough room to let your hips come through. It's just basic anatomy. What you're doing from there is another pressing block, upper spear hand. So after that, serpent stance, shift that leg over, left hand pressing block, with that upper spear hand. From here, serpent kick, land, X stance, pressing block, 2-finger strike. So all together, it'll look like this. So turtle stance, pressing block, upward spear hand. Pull into that cup and saucer and your serpent kick. Land, pressing block, X stance, 2-finger strike. All right, let's run through all of that from that snake head arm up to where we just got.
Some confusion.
It is hot. All right. 1, 2 is now going to roll into this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, X stance, 2-finger All right, let's do it again.
Oh, there's a question.
Oh, there's a question.
What technique are you doing in the X stance when you're facing away from the camera? Like
I'm
what-
sorry. What move?
What moves are you
Yeah,
doing?
what hand
Sure.
technique?
Okay. We're doing here, serpent kick, pressing block, stepping into that X stance, 2-finger strike.
Maybe show the pressing block 2 fingers. I think the confusion's here.
So pressing block, 2-finger strike. Think of these as like the fangs of a snake. Yep. Oh, another question. Did you have a question? I'm sorry. No? Okay. Let's do it again from that snake head. Might need water. Coming around, circling. All right, do it 3 times on your own. That's okay. Good. So find that cup after those double bent wrists. Make sure you're finding that cup and saucer, just like in Peen on 4.
Hi, Sensei. Are all the kicks serpent kicks or snap kicks or?
They're going to be serpent kicks
Okay.
for now. The only kicks we've done so far are serpent kicks.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Good question. Okay, wrap up this last time through and we can move forward. Okay, I see everybody finishing some movements. Bottom left question, yes.
For the X stance and then the pressing arm move, is that at a 45-degree angle or is it straight back?
No, that's still straight back. This is a very, very, very linear kata.
Thank you.
Good question. Okay. So we are in our X stance with our pressing block and our 2-finger strike. So from here, our hands are going to it's like you have again, a clock, and we're going to circle it clockwise. And our hands are going to switch. And when we're doing that, it's going to go, my left hand is going to go out for a sweeping block, and my right hand is loading for a palm heel. So it's going to end up being sweeping block, low palm heel. So from here, it's going to look like this. So again, from here, I'm going to plant my left foot. So my weight is now transferring to my left foot from more right, circling my hand, stepping out to that forward stance sweeping block, low palm heel. Very simple move, but can be very complicated. So make sure you have that weight transfer. You want to transfer from your right foot to your left foot before you start trying to shoot out into that forward stance. From here, I'm looking 90 degrees to my left, and I'm going to move my back foot to be in line with a lunge stance as I do a low soft style walk, outer diagonal chop, and then a low sweeping walk, palm corner. So I'm shifting from this forward stance, sweeping walk, palm heel. Back foot shifts to be in line with my front foot for that lunge stance, and my weight is going to shift for that low soft style walk, outer diagonal chop, and then my hand is already out here, so it's going to come out, and then I'm going to shift back to that right lunge stance with a sweeping walk, palm corner. And it's all going to be towards this 90 degrees, so where we were.
And it's a low sweeping block.
Low sweeping block, that's correct. Thank you. Good. Palm corner. Yeah, there you go, Thomas, a screen. So careful not to, Thomas's screen, careful not to, you're shorting that one lunge stance. You still want to make sure that you're getting, let's see, from here, all the way over into that lunge stance. Complete that move before shifting to the other. There you go, much better. I think now is a really good time to do it from the beginning to prolong having to get on the ground, because the next section is our first set of ground kicks. So let's do it from the beginning, grab some water, and then we will get to our ground kicks. Cat stance, snake hands. One, two, turtle stance, sweep and block, snake hand, or snake strike. Boom, I'm gonna step back. On that 45, hop up, right knee, pressing block, vertical spear hand, coming back to that snake hand. Circular chop block, shift, chop. Right cat stance, circle the arms, find your load. Shift into a right foot or right lunge stance, low chop, high ridge hand. Right cat stance, double bent wrist strike. Cup and saucer on the left side with a right serpent kick. Look behind you. Serpent stance, high tempo block, low chopping block. Shift that left leg forward to open it up. Leave room for the hip for turtle stance. Cup and saucer hand, then X stance, shift forward stance, with high sweeping block, look 90 degrees to your left, left leg shift back, soft style low, outer diagonal chop, low sweeping shift right lunge stance, long corner shot.
I think you lost some people.
I lost some people. Oh no, where did I lose you? Where did I lose you?
When you're doing the palm corner block, what's your other hand doing?
Sweep.
Low sweeping. So we come from here to here.
Is that sliding?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is sliding block, right? Correct. Sliding block.
So what's the move when you're facing away right before you do the turn to do the lunge with the low block outer chop? The move right before that.
So coming the double bent wrist and cat stance,
Mhm.
serpent kick with cup and saucer.
Mhm.
Then is that what you're talking about, Sensei Mark?
Nope, the other way when you're facing the trees.
Facing the trees.
That full section.
This okay. This whole section. I'll do it facing you. So here, shift turtle stance, pressing block, upper spear hand, serpent kick with cup and saucer, land
Huh?
X stance, pressing block, 2-finger strike.
Yep.
Shifting my weight to my left leg, I'm going to go into a forward stance, hands circling clockwise. I'm going to reach my left hand out for a sweep, high sweeping, and my right hand is going to load for that low palm heel.
Okay, left sweep, low palm. Okay. Thank you.
Sure thing. All right, do it 2 times on your own, and let's grab some water, and let's get to our ground kicks. We're going to turn into snakes here in a second. So on your own, I'm going to watch, make sure we're all good. What part are you guys at?
We forgot the first move after the little snaky hands.
Snake hands? Yep.
Yeah, after that part.
1, 2, 3. So we're going to come crane block, upward spear hand, pressing block, upward spear hand on a 45-degree angle going into turtle stance, sweeping block, snake strike. So the whole thing together. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be, my watch is on my left hand. So whatever, this is my left hand. So whatever that's doing, that is going to be coming after 1, 2. It's going to come around, coming over here. So I'm sorry, I don't know your names. I can't see your name tags, but Sage, it looks like you're doing left hand. So it's going to be the side that has my name. This side, my Kung Nu patch side, is going to be doing that mid-level sweeping block, while my name side, my name side is going to be doing that snake strike. Yes, much better position. Very good. You want to reach out just a little bit with it, because again, remember, soft style is going to start out and come in. So we're going to start out and then let our hard style catch up with it. Yes, that was beautiful. Okay, finish this round through, get to our ending position. Grab a quick drink of water. And then we are going to get to our ground kicks. So I hope you warmed your legs up. You need to hush, sir.
Sensei, what cardinal direction are we going with the hand techniques at the very end there? So the low block outer chop and then the sweep or the sliding block spear palm corner. Is that going west?
If we started north,
I guess it would be east, right?
Yeah, this is my north and we're gonna end, for this one, we're gonna be east.
Okay.
Facing east, that part. Good question, Sensei. Okay, I seem to have, I see, oh, Thomas's screen is still missing. We'll give them one more second. Oh, there's one. And two. So let's start at our first. So after we did that double bent wrist, serpent kick, starting on that, can you, starting on that serpent stance with that open hand block, low chop block. And let's get to where we are. And then we'll move on to those ground kicks and I'll demo and then I'll go over with you guys. So we're gonna do our serpent stance.
Kenny,
Just take them away.
come on.
Turtle stance. Next stance, 2-finger strike. 90 degrees to your left. Shift that right foot, I'm sorry, left foot back. Soft style low outer diagonal chop. Shift to that right lunge stance with low sweeping block, low sliding block, left palm corner. From here, it's going to be a series of kicks. So from here, you're going to look back to your north, so 90 degrees over your left shoulder. You're going to shift your weight, place your hands down on the ground. Ankle down just a bit. Look to the left, shift your weight, hands down on the ground. Right leg's coming through to a side stance or side drop. Side thrust kick. From here, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pop through, side drop position, side thrust kick. From here, right leg, reverse crescent, crescent, reverse crescent, axe. And that is going to be your first PI. So again. Side drop, side thrust kick, hop through, side drop, side thrust kick, right leg, reverse crescent, left leg crescent, left leg, reverse crescent, right leg axe kick here. That axe kick is going to bring you up to sitting upright and snake hands in front. So doing back to our snake hands. So go ahead and go through that a few times. So Sage's the first kick is going to be toward the camera. Yeah.
Could you show
First
us
kick.
again?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Sensei. So it's the first drop kick is with our left leg.
Right, that's correct.
And
So
then
you're going to be doing it toward where the direction that you started the kata, and it's going to be a right side drop, left side kick, and then you're going to switch left side drop, right side kick, and then it's going to come right reverse crescent, left crescent, left reverse crescent, right axe. And that axe kick, the momentum of the axe kick is going to bring you your back off of the ground and then immediately into snake hands. Good. I see Terry School is getting it. Perfect. Unity, you guys are getting it too. Perfect. Good. I think Matthew Villanueva is UCF. Yeah, yep, cool.
After we do the axe kick, we roll around, and when we do the snake hands facing the front of the room or the back of the room.
So as of right now, all we've done is the axe kick, and that brings your torso up, and snake hands ready to go.
Ready to go facing the front of the room or facing the back of the room.
Facing the opposite direction of where you started the kata, so the back of
Okay,
the
so
room.
the back. Okay, you're right.
All right, do it a couple more times. Make sure we got that down. This is not our first section. I mean, this is not our last section on the ground. Yeah, full side drop position. Good adjustment. A good plug here, if you don't spend a lot of time working on your kicks from the ground, I highly, highly suggest it. We do it with our students at least once every other week, where we work from the ground up with our kicks. So that way you eliminate the need for balance and also still develop a strong kick without having your entire body to use. So ground kicks are an amazing thing. They help build up your standing kicks as well.
And you can watch that later because Master Robert and Elizabeth are doing their session right now.
Hey, it's like I'm an advertisement for them. Oof,
Be
grass in
honest,
the eye.
how much did they pay you?
Okay, I see everybody going through the kata in its entirety. I'm totally fine with that. We will move on once I see everybody has made it to the kicks. Reverse crescent, crescent. Reverse crescent axe. Boom, nice. All right, I see some, oh, we got Master Terry School working on it. Oof, you guys are like in sync. It's fantastic. All right, I see some still snakes here. So did we have any questions before we moved on?
Quick question for you. Could you show us at a side angle how you reverse those two kicks, like where the
Absolutely.
from the ground? Thanks.
Great question. Yes. Okay. Okay. So we're here. Does that make sense? So it's a hop. So from here, plant my hand, my weight is already shifted. Hop into it. And then I'm gonna chip up. Hop into the other one. You guys now see why I'm wearing my black gi in the heat of Texas summer. So if you haven't done that transition, practice that transition a couple of times, and then we'll move on. You're good. Doing good on time. Careful to have control in that kick. When you're sliding into those side stances, when you're hopping into it, don't just throw your kick out. Make sure that you still have control over your kick. It makes it for a beautifully powerful move if you can show that you can control your power and your body as well as that kick. I can't tell if Unity is confused or if they're just waiting. Waiting, got it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, let's let everybody finish their current movements and we will move on. So while everybody's doing that, I see that Grandmaster Burns is on the line with us. And a fun fact, the first time I ever learned this kata was with Master Burns, Master John Burns. So it is nerve-wracking, but also very cool to have him here watching me teach.
Hey, me too. West Coast training camp like a decade ago.
Yeah, it was my first ever training camp and I learned snake kata. I was like a 1 green, 2 green stripe, I think. And he was gracious enough to allow me to learn it at such a low rank.
Oh, he made me wait till black.
Okay, so I see everybody is waiting. We're good to go. So we just did our kicks. We're gonna move on. We did. We just did our axe kick. Then we're in our snake hands. We're gonna do a backward roll. The goal is to get 2 kicks as you're backward rolling, but I don't want you to sacrifice that roll for the kick. So it's something I would recommend building up to. If you can get 1 kick for now, great. If you can get the 2 kicks, amazing. If you can't, also fantastic. But we're gonna do backward roll, land facing south, away from the camera, or the back of the room, whichever one it makes most sense for your mind. In like a deep back stance, opposite snake hand. So I'll demo. 1, 2. Deep back stance, left back stance, snake hands. And I'll do it sideways so you guys see the whole thing. So again, that ending stance is going to be like this. So facing the back of the room. Yep. And from here, our right leg, we're gonna look over our left shoulder. Our right leg is gonna circle around. Come back into that serpent stance. Revisiting that old move. So we backward roll, we land here. Up, boom.
You get up from the backward roll and then what?
So from the backward roll, it's going to be that deep, let's see, and I'll do it this way. Left back stance almost with opposite snake hands. And then from here, I want to do a 180-degree turn, but it's going to be like an M. So I'm going to move my right foot, come back. Ooh, somebody knows the next part. You're gonna end up with left leg forward still. So my left leg is forward in that back like lunge stance, like toward the back of the room. Or even serpent stancing. That low chop block, high open hand temple block. Almost like a load or an outer diagonal chop. Perfect. From here, shift your weight forward, and you're going to bring almost like a horse kick up, hitting your hand, plant that bottom foot, and what you're going to do is a flying reverse crescent serpent kick. Land, X stance with that spear hand strike coming back from that snake head arm. That is a made up term, snake head arm, but it's what makes sense to me because we're mimicking the head of a snake, going in very quickly and then coming back out and ready to strike again. So the whole thing, 1, land, 2, 3. So again, it's gonna be in slow motion. Here, land, 1, 2, 3. I did forget the pressing block. I apologize for that. Pressing blocks for everybody. If jumping or flying is just not going to happen for you today, that's fine. Do exactly what I just did. 1, 2, 3. Totally acceptable to get that move. If you are young and spry and in college or below, or just feeling yourself, I would like to see my little snakes fly. So try those flying kicks. Yep, go ahead.
Is the snake head, it's horizontal the entire time?
This time it is horizontal, yes.
All right.
The other times it was vertical.
Vertical. Can I see you do the horse flying?
It's possible, yes.
Okay. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, try flying. And then we'll move on. Just a minute or two of this and we'll move on. Pretty far through the cutoff. But it's hard. Whew. Nice, Sensei Mark. All right, I see some flying snakes going on. Let's take it from palm corner, sweeping, sliding block. Let's do our ground kicks and get all the way to our flying snakes, ending in our ready position snake, our coiled up snake. Do you guys want me facing the same direction as you, or do you want to see it dead on like this? Either way. Okay, I'm going to do it the same direction so I don't confuse anybody. All right, let's move to our ground kicks. Reverse crescent, crescent. Reverse crescent, X. Snake hand. Backward roll, land with your elongated back stance, snake hand. Turn. Horse kick, flying snakes, coiled snake. Right. All right, how do we do? Thumbs up. Awesome. I like it. Ready to move on? Or do you want to do it from the beginning? Move on, thumbs up, do it from the beginning. Circle arm. Circle arm. We're doing it from the beginning because we like to be tired. All right, from the beginning. Hi. 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 All right, let's do it again. From the beginning. Oh no, flying snakes. All right, from the beginning, this time I'm gonna watch. Any questions on what we just did? Not seeing question. Oh,
We're just making it bigger so we can cheat off the other people because that's that one transition we're not clear on.
I like it. Use your partner. Use your partners. We're a team here. Okay, let's do it one more time from the beginning. This time I'm gonna watch and help out where needed. All right, we are kind of building in directions as we go. Hi. 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 Get to your Kodak moment. Boom. Get to that next, do the kick and do the turn to the next direction. Hi. There you go. Boom, perfect. Get to your 2-finger strike. Hi. Actually, I lied. Let's get to, yeah, that next move. I apologize, that was on me. You should be in a right forward stance. Beautiful. All right, string the next 2 lunge stances together. Don't shorten anything just because I want them together. Hi. The low soft style, outer diagonal, sweeping. I'm sorry, sliding palm corner. Palm corner to the midsection, middle palm corner. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's get to that first ground kick toward the camera. Hi. Right into your next set of ground kicks. Hi. Hi. If you are in your back stance already, go ahead and stay there. If you're still on the ground, go ahead and roll backwards and get to that back stance, and we're all gonna turn together. All right, we are all together, so let's do that 180 turn. Hi. Horse kick, flying snake. Hi. Woo, those were beautiful. Well done. And relax. Grab some water. How are we feeling going all the way through? Thumbs up. Awesome. Let's move along then. Grab some water. Let's move on. We've got about an hour. We got 30 minutes. My bad. That's okay. We're almost done. We're almost there. All right, as we're making our way back, we have about 30 minutes with a 30-minute buffer. We are almost done with this kata. I'm gonna speed it along just a little bit so we get some time in the end to practice together. So we're gonna string the next few sections together, and then we'll circle back, rep through them a couple times, and then get to the end. Thumbs up if we're all in agreement. Beautiful. All right, so we just did our flying snakes, coiled snake. Our coiled snake wants to uncoil and see the next threat. So we're gonna turn 180 degrees and land you in a left cat stance, left snake hands with left hand on top. You're gonna do snake hands 1, 2, maybe 3 times. You don't wanna stand there forever. And then the next move is gonna be spear hand, elbow, spear hand. So it's gonna be forward spear hand, elbow, spear hand. All going down that linear straight line direction. So from here, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna look over my left shoulder, turn, sweeping block, snake strike, over to the left. Both of them are going to the left. Retreat, sweeping block, snake strike to the right. Probably far away, I apologize for that. So sweeping block, snake strike, sweeping block, snake strike. Coming, oh gosh. Coming around, it's going to be low chopping block right into serpent kick, vertical spear hand, double spear hand, X stance, PI. So again, the whole thing, I'll do it this way. Turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hey!
Second
So
part.
remember that first move, that's that third move we did at the beginning. We did 1, 2, 3. We're doing that again here. After we go 1, 2, 3, we're gonna go 1, 2. Yes, so it's gonna start right, sweeping block, left, snake strike. Left hand's already out, so let's just recycle it. Left sweeping block, right snake strike. And it's going to be retreating. So remember, sweeping, it's gonna be mid-level sweeping, so I'm protecting my ribs as I'm opening up this big, because if I didn't have my hand here and I just did that, any smart attacker is going to knock me out right here. So I want to protect myself. I'm a smart snake.
Okay, and then what are the 2 moves after that?
2 moves after that. Okay, cool. Wait. Now we're defensive. Now we're going to like glide through that chopping block in that diagonal stance, bring it up to do temple block, spear hand strike, and a serpent kick. So from the side, bam, bam. talking through it. Diagonal stance, low chopping block up into that temple lobe, temple block, vertical spear hand with same side right, serpent kick, deep load, X stance, double, horizontal spear hand.
Cool. Can you talk us through it as we do it?
Absolutely. Let's start from our coiled snake. So our coiled snake, remember we just did our horse kick, flying snake, coiled snake toward the camera. Uncoil our snake 180 degrees. Spear hand, elbow, spear hand, all shuffling forward on that left leg. Turn, sweeping block, snake strike, sweeping block, snake strike. Now advancing snake, low chop block, coming up to guard the temple. Spear hand, serpent kick, X stance, double spear hand. Yeah, deep load, and then shoot it out. Those are all looking very good, Unity. That's an X stance. I couldn't tell, UCF, I couldn't tell if you did a turtle stance or an X stance to make sure it's an X stance. I couldn't tell. I think it's Matt, right? Sensei Matt? Yeah. So verticals are gonna be straight out. Don't think rounded. So both these techniques straight out. Beautiful, very good. Yeah, there we go. So coming sweeping block 1, sweeping block 2. Remember, our soft style is going to lead our hard style. Our hard style is going to catch up. Soft style starts out, comes in, boom. Did I answer the question? I was watching you guys.
Which way are we turning after the three strikes? That strike, elbow, strike. Are we turning right or left?
Over your left shoulder.
Left. Okay.
And follow your head. Anytime I tell you to look over a certain shoulder, you're going to follow the direction of your head. Your body's following your head. You're like a horse. The horse is going to go where the head leads you. You're a horse snake. Yes. Sage.
Yes, that is me. Can you show slowly what comes after the second
Yes.
move?
So it's snake left, snake right, and then what?
Yeah, it's going to be that same serpent kick. You're just adding that vertical spear hand, serpent kick together. Before that, it's going to be that low chopping block coming up, shifting that stance, forward stance, and then continuing to open it up to get that kicking stance. And then that serpent kick, serpent strike, load, X stance, vertical spear hands. I'm sorry, horizontal spear hands.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat from from here when we turn the snake?
So from our coiled snake.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do it facing this way so you can see it? Facing like this?
Yes, thank you.
We just did our horse kick, flying snakes, coiled snake. Turning, looking over my left shoulder. Uncoiled. Relax, ready to strike snake. 1, 2, 3. Don't move back. I'm moving back to the camera. Looking over my left shoulder. Follow my left shoulder. 1, 2,
Okay, the footwork on that turn is, I think, what's tripping me up.
Or, the second turn.
Yeah, after you've done the
Okay.
three strikes, after the coil, then there's a turn.
Here. So I'm in like a short forward parallel stance. Look over my left shoulder, almost like a din stance, turn, and then step back. So you're landing with your left leg is staying forward. So that right leg is pivoting around that left. And then I'm gonna end up retreat, left leg forward, retreat, left leg forward, advance, left leg forward, kick, right leg is now forward.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on. Yes. We are now at our next section of ground kicks. This is probably the section that most of you guys, if you've ever even seen snake, you remember, because it's going to be 3 kicks on the ground going back, and then 3 sweeps on the ground coming forward. So the kicks that you're doing, if ground kicks are not a thing for you today, again, that is okay. Do what your body is capable of, do what your body needs. The kicks are going to be roundhouse, reversed crescent, roundhouse. Then it's going to be on the way back forward toward the camera, heel sweep, instep sweep, heel sweep. And you're gonna land in a right forward stance with those double spear hands ki. So we just did stop, stop. So we're here. So from here, I'm gonna look over my left shoulder, step my left leg back, transfer my weight. And then from here, looking back, again, transfer my weight first. 1, transfer my weight. 2, transfer my weight. 3, coming forward, forward stance.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of crumb cake.
Can we
Yeah,
see the kick
ready.
series again?
Kick series, of course. Stay. So again, roundhouse, reverse crescent, roundhouse. Heel sweep, instep sweep, heel sweep. Right roundhouse, left reverse crescent, right roundhouse, right heel sweep, left instep sweep, right heel sweep. And it's all going toward the back of the room. I'm sorry, the kicks are going to the back room, sweeps are coming forward. Very linear here. Again, if kicking or sweeping or being on the ground is not possible for you, then just give me beautiful, beautiful standing kicks. It'd be the same kicks here. Same kicks, different height. If you can make it on the ground, I would like to see that. Back injury from Wednesday. Good, and you'll land in a right forward stance, right double horizontal spear hand.
So it's gonna be right, left, right, you're spinning clockwise, and then right, left, right, you're spinning counterclockwise.
You got it.
Okay, cool.
You
Yeah.
got it.
Right before the spinning kick, Sensei, when you do the low chop block, is there a the reaction hand when you do the spear serpent kick? Does the reaction hand do a?
Go ahead.
Is the reaction hand doing a high south style block, or is it just in like a
I would
transaction?
say in application, that would be an excellent application for it. But for the way that I was taught to do it was here and then bring it up.
It's just
As
up.
like a temple block almost, kind of like in our Pinon 4.
My body brought it up and I didn't think about it, and then I was like, huh, well, sometimes I.
Yeah, no, I think that's an excellent application for it though. To think like wham, soft style rising. Yeah.
But it's loaded up by the tempo, not out in front.
It is, yeah. So yeah, so if I'm just doing this hand, 1, 2.
Mhm.
Okay, we are almost done. Let's finish it out and then we can do the whole thing a couple of times. So this is now, we just finished here, our built-in rest time. We're gonna come up, circular chop block to the right, circular chop block to the left, circular chop block both ways. And then from here, you're gonna return.
Lost her.
Oh no, who's in charge now?
Hi, Sensei Chris. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Clay.
Kaylin's number for a quick call. Let her know that we lost her.
I don't know, probably from the top till we get to there until she comes back, maybe.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go from the top. Okay, I'll call the hut's natural stance. Hey. Hey. My huts may be off from Sensei Kaylin's, that's my fault. Hey. 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 All the way to the forward stance. We got that upward spear, serpent kick, X-hand 2-finger strike. Hey. Got the soft style low, diagonal chop, sliding palm corner. Hey. Ground kicks all the way to the axe kick. Hey. Backward roll up. Get your long back stance, snake hands. Hey. Shift to the other lunge, guard the temple.
Thank you, Sensei Chris.
All right, you're back. Wonderful.
We're back.
Let me pin you or spotlight you for everybody.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Get them to the end, and I'll continue from there.
Where were we, folks? We had just done our second lunge, and then we step forward, coiled snake. Go ahead and get your elbows.
we got the sweeping snake strike, sweeping snake strike, then bring it back around, low chop block, guard the temple, spear and kick, and then X stance double spear. Pivot around into your low ground kicks, roundhouse kick, reverse crescent, roundhouse. Heel sweep, instep sweep, heel sweep, double spear. All right, and then Sensei, that was where we last saw you.
Circular chop block to the right, circular chop block to the left, double circular chop block. And then you're going to return behind, left leg comes in. So from here, left leg comes in, make hands with left hand on top. Then from here, like 2 snake hands. And that move we did earlier where it's the diagonal stance, slow chop block up here. Nope, just there. That face going to the south. So here. And then we're immediately going to turn. And it's going to be 1, 2. Left leg comes back. Up, turtle stance. 1. Hey! So it's going to be that sweeping block, snake strike, and a low sweep.
So 1, 2, 3, 1.
Here. 1, 2.
Is it a full back roll or are you just rolling onto your shoulder?
No, so it's going to be a partial back roll because it's going to be. So again, up, except looking forward. Yep, kick, back, 2, 3.
On the way back where you do the fancy hand thing, what's that fancy hand thing you're doing after you do the spear hands serpent kick and you turn?
The block formerly known as joint hand block is what I call it. So it's going to be like a creating a wall here, and I'm in a left short forward parallel wall here, down. So my hands are coming almost like a low block and oh gosh, like a palm corner block almost. So like a low chopping block and a palm, like a palm heel block almost. If that helps you. I almost think of it as Wing Chun like Pak Sao or Pak. Okay, how are we doing? Where are we at? It's going to be a right kick. Not sure if I mentioned that. On that backward roll, your right leg is doing that serpent kick over your head. And your right leg is also doing that final heel sweep. just 2 of those wall, like those hand blocks. That is 1, 2, and then that backward roll. So left side, right side, backward roll. Did I scrape myself? Well, half backward roll. And then coming back up, boom, boom. It's going to be toward your name side, not your patch side. Boom, boom. Very good, Sensei Matt. Finish whatever rep you're going through right now. And let's do the whole kata together. We've got about 4 minutes left of class time with a 30-minute buffer until the next class. I am happy to stick around. I apologize for the technical difficulties. As I mentioned at the beginning of class, it is like 90 something degrees in Texas. So even our computers get hot. All right, I see 2 more people finishing up, and then we will do this whole thing together. And again, I will stick around for that 30-minute buffer for as long as somebody would like to stay here, ask questions, or work on it. Backward roll, kick. Okay, I see less movement. So let's go through it at least one time together, and we will call it a class. All right. Let's go ahead and bow in for this one. Knee. Chop. Hike. 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 Get through all of these ground kicks to your axe kick. Hike. Hike. Backward roll. Hike. Hike. Horse kick, flying snake, coiled snakes. Hike. 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 Rounded snakes. Hike. Hey! Hike. 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 stance. Knee. Ciao. Well done. That is not an easy kata.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and bow out of class so people can get to rest, get to their next class. Stick around if you'd like. Like I said, I'll be here. All right? Knee. Ciao. Jump. Excellent work today, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it, and I loved working with all of you. Thank you, Sensei Chris, for the assist.
We love your dog.
Oh, thank you. His name is Kenny, and he's precious and perfect.